Okay, today is sometime in mid-July. I'm officially on vacation and I am not keeping track of the dates. And I plan to get these plants into the bed soon, so I'm just going to document how they look right now. This whole tray is teddy bear sunflowers. This tray is mostly peppers with a few teddy bear sunflowers in the front. Actually starting to flower a little bit. The onions are rough, but they're hanging on, and thankfully, I don't know if you can see that ladybug back there. The troops are moving in to help with these aphids. The fungus gnats and aphids have really hit these onions hard, and they're hanging on, but I'll take all the help I can get. Got a moonflower. Those two sunflowers are, I don't know if they're gonna make it. Got some cucumbers. Actually got a cucumber going there. But compared to how they would be if they were in the ground, they're definitely stunted a little bit, so these guys need to be in the ground ASAP. There's my zinnias. And I'm so excited to see this white one. I've never had a white one before. Got orange, purple. I think that's going to be pink. And a yellow. And most of them are just starting to open. So yeah. All the basils are coming along. Awesome. Probably gonna do a topping on these guys soon. Bring that into the house to use. This whole tray is cosmos. These guys are desperately wanting to be into the ground. I've been clipping off the buds at the top except for this one here. Well, actually what I should say is all of the stalks that have actually topped at the top and they've grown two spikes out, I haven't pruned the flowers off of those two spikes now, so yeah, these guys need to be planted. Same with the marigolds. I've decided I'm finally going to let them flower. I don't know if you can see all the buds, but there's buds all over these plants. And I've been clipping them off for months, but I'm just going to let them run their course. I don't know if I'm going to be able to save these guys from being stunted, but I'll at least let them flower finally. So yeah, my whole garden is out here in the driveway, in addition to some of the plants in the back. Here's that lone chamomile. This is what one plant looks like. My rosemary that's been really struggling since last year. It's hanging on though. This is something I prioritized a few days ago. These were zinnias that were all very stunted, but I thought I could at least save a few of them. And even if we get really tiny blooms, this might be a really pretty planter, so they're pretty happy. I mean, they're all perky and green, so I'm hoping that we'll get a few tiny flowers here. I up-potted some of my spearmint, and I need to do one more. This guy up here has to be up-potted. There's the sage. Back here, we've got Love in the Mist and Pincushion, and all that in the back is thyme. Again, that needs to be up-potted into a container. The catnip is looking gorgeous. Here's its baby sister. This was the runt. Catching up quickly though. They're ready to be pruned again. Swiss chards are hanging on. Might be able to get those into the ground, and you never know. They might run their course pretty quickly though. They've been root bound for a while. Same with the parsley, and those moonflowers in the back I have high hopes for. But I do plan to get this stuff into the ground. Some wildflowers. These are California poppies, I believe. My Shasta daisies. Lots of lupins, one rogue moonflower, and more cosmos. So yeah. I'm just about to get started out here. Shasta daisies are blooming in this container. They're a little wild. I haven't been able to tend to them. So I've just been letting them do their thing. The ones on the side of the house, though, I have some great footage of, and they're really awesome. Alright, so the tomatoes, all in the back row there. There's 2 Mexican midget plants and 2 Gardener's Delight plants, and everything's looking great. I see flowers, I see tomatoes starting to form. I don't know if there's enough time left in the summer for these to ripen, but we will see. It's been a really cool season for us. Really rainy, cold spring all the way through June, and now it's mid-July and these plants are just sort of getting going, but I have heard that some people have trouble with tomatoes in this region when you have cool summers, so I don't know what we'll get on those, but it won't be for lack of trying. Here's my zucchini plant, looking really great. It had a female flower down there, but I don't know that it got pollinated. It was the very first one. Actually, here's another one down there. So you never really know until they start growing if they've been pollinated or not. So there'll be a lot more opportunity for that to happen in the future, but for right now, I think the plant is looking great. It's got plenty of room, and it looks good. We ate up just about all the lettuce. I'm sort of leaving these in to see if they go to seed. I'm curious how that flower will look. You can see it's starting at the top there. I've never had lettuce go to flower before, so that'll be interesting. Over here, my chamomile has been producing a lot of flowers, actually. I mean, it's pretty spindly, but I have a couple plates inside of different batches drying, and I think I'll get at least a couple cups of tea out of this plant. I'm due to pick, I've been picking the flowers as they've been popping, so I'm due to pick a couple more today. And yeah, the whole point of growing this was to subsidize my tea, my love of chamomile tea, I should say, and it's working. Was a bit of an experiment. I do plan to grow this in the future, and I'll just build on the knowledge that I've built this year. A lot of stuff just needs my love, you know, lots of pruning needs to be done out here. I've been spread pretty thin, but I have this week off, and I'm really hoping to get the rest of this bed prepped and planted, and then I'm going to move over here. Just got stung by something. Sorry. Then I want to get this bed prepped and planted, and then I'll be feeling a lot better about things. So, there's the old foxglove. I'll be bringing that down soon. There's the remnants of her, though. On this note, I'm going to get busy. Over and out for now.